Hello, folks. Tim here again with some more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And here we are on day 27. So, yesterday we didn't make a video because not a lot happened. We won one game in our arena. We did do some mod challenges. We unlocked Talia. We got a 3rd star on our Royal Guard from the Bronzium data card, and we did get Captain Rex his 4th star. But it wasn't really much to make a video about. Our Galactic Civil War sucked. We didn't even make it past the 5th node because of that Kylo Ren, right? So I also was very negative as far as the game. Like, I had bad feelings toward the game. And you know what it is? I know that it's a game, and I know they have to make money, but I feel conspiracy, Tim. The conspiracy side of my brain says they do the matchmaking the way they do so that you buy the Lightspeed bundle. And $50 isn't bad for what you get out of it. It's really not. Like, it's an excellent deal. You get a lot out of it. But for a free to play player, if you'd have asked me yesterday, I would have told you I could not recommend this game to a new free to play player. But not that my feelings about that have changed. It's just I needed to put it into perspective for myself, right? So yes, you get a lot out of the galactic war battles, and yeah, you get some out of the arena. But I'm seeing this same Geonosian team. It's probably not going to do it now, but I'm seeing the same Geonosian uh, 75,000 team that I showed you the other day. Now it's not going to do it, but it kept popping up in my refreshes. And at the same time, you got these basic as hell, 3-star nothing on them. 14k power or whatever it is, 17, I think it was. Not this one in specific, but like, they just unlocked the Bad Batch. They didn't put anything into it except for some levels, and I can't beat them with a 33,000 power team. It's like double whatever they have, and I can't beat them, and that gets, for me, that gets discouraging, because I'm like, they haven't put any work into this team other than putting levels on it. It's discouraging. But then I remembered that I'm not really in it for the PvP. I'm in it to unlock legendaries and eventually go after Galactic Legends. So if that's the only area of the game that I am struggling, ultimately in the end, it's not that important. Like today, we had 3 wins and 2 losses. And no, we didn't complete our Galactic Civil War, but we got further than yesterday. And, for my team, Dooku and Qui-Gon, they're the schoolyard bullies, man. I can't do anything about them. But that's okay, right? So I spent 3 or 4 days just being frustrated with the matchmaking in those areas, and to be honest with you, it made me not want to play. So I had to take some time and put it into perspective. Um, so here we are, day 27, and we are level 60. So we hit 59 yesterday, we hit 60 today. Um, you know, I already told you our war for the day. And so we're sitting at 938. which is okay. And I showed you where we stopped in our battle. So we got significantly further than yesterday, which was good, which pleased me greatly. Like I mentioned, we unlocked Talia. So let's go in and look. So we'll go in here. We will pull up Night Sisters. So we unlocked Talia. That was a 2-star unlock. We got the Royal Guard to his 3rd star, which was awesome. And again, we got Rex to his 4th star. And then we put some stuff into him, right? So we upped a few of his abilities, and I gotta tell you, this guy's pretty freaking awesome. So, we're sitting at 6. And this, whenever a Phoenix ally uses a special ability, Rex assists, dealing 60% less damage. But almost the whole team is assisting, and I think that's pretty awesome. And then we brought suppressing fire up to 6. So inflicts tenacity down on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict offense down for 2 turns. So, we're getting a couple debuffs out of him. And now I see where the character makes a difference. Where he improves the team over using, say, Zeb. And then today we got Ezra his 7th star, so that was pretty awesome. And then we unlocked Bastila. So we are pretty much on our way to our Jedi team to unlock Grandmaster Yoda. So, we're obviously going to replace Mace Windu with Bastila. And then, we'll have Anakin, we'll have Ahsoka, we'll have Kanan, and we'll have Ezra, and then we can work on Grandmaster Yoda. And, for the Emperor, we're just waiting on the 5th star on Hera, so she's 59 out of 65. And then, so we unlocked the ships and everything today. So, if we were getting Ezra and Kanan out of the Cantina battles, I was looking and I was like, well, what should we go after next? Well, there's our Geonosian soldier, who we already have the ship for. So we're going to start going after the Geo soldier. And then if you come through, this character, this Tusken, wasn't around when I played before. This character wasn't around when I played before. And I don't know if they're good or if they're bad, and I haven't done a deep dive into it. I hear, no. I know from experience Ewoks are good. I just don't know if I'm there yet. So what I opted to do was focus on Geos with our farming in here. So here we'll work on the Geo Spy. So I think that's going to take over for the Ezra Kanan farm, because I was putting all of my Cantina battle energy into Ezra and Kanan. Now I can split it up and do half and half for those 2 Geos. And we've already unlocked Poggle. So, I think that's a good plan. If you disagree, go ahead and leave that in the comments section. Another thing we did was we managed to do a couple tiers, so 3 of the tiers for the Tatooine Imperial Trooper Galactic Challenge. So when that's over with, we're gonna get 10 Piet shards, and we're gonna get 10 Snow Trooper shards, and we're gonna get some gear, we're gonna get some mods, we're gonna get some stuff for the ships, and we'll get some gold. We have to start building our gold back up. We've gone through a lot of credits. And then I did, today's Obi-Wan thing for the gear. So we did that, and then we were lucky. We were able to come in and do 2 nodes of the Coruscant Omega battles. So that was pretty awesome, and that had me feeling pretty good. So the PVE side of everything is everything that I want it to be, right? And I guess I'm just frustrated with the matchmaking. But I get where they're coming from if I'm right, and it's to push you toward the Lightspeed bundle. I get it. I get it. You got to make money. You push people toward the bundles. That's why we have all the offers popping up and stuff like that. So I get it. I don't like it. I think the matchmaking is brutal, but it is what it is. It's not. I'm not going to quit the game over it. It just makes it less enjoyable. But we did do all our objectives before we hit 60, and then we got some new objectives when we hit 60. So I can't do the fleet battles. I don't. My ships aren't built up enough for it. The characters that go into ships aren't built up enough for it. But we'll get there, right? So if you go into ships and you look, so here we are in ships. So we need to do the fleet battles. Well, if you look, they're all level 50, and I'm not there yet. Now I could bring the ships up to 50, probably, but that's going to take all of the currency that I currently have for that. So I'm going to think about it, and maybe I will do it tomorrow. But I definitely wanted to get this video made today. I thought it was very important to me to get in here and make this video. So yeah, all in all, not too bad, right? 27th a day, and we are level 60, and I thought that was going to take significantly longer. And we have our character progression, which we went over. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We didn't. We brought disarming strike up to 6 for him for the extra damage. And Kanan's doing good work. And then Ezra, we brought his rushing strike up to 6. Chopper, reckless fling, and cantankerous clanker, those are 6s. I spent what little bit of the tokens that you use. Jeez, the ability materials. So I use them on the Phoenix to make them a little stronger. And I feel good about it. I'm gonna bring Bastila up once we have some more credits, and then we'll get Ahsoka her star once we have some more credits. There's a couple other people in here. Sarah Jenda, I don't know when I'm going to bring her up, but I'm not going to spend the credits right now because we don't use the character. Cal Kestis, same thing. We're not using the character, so we're not going to bring him up until we're ready to place him on a team and get them rolling. But Bastila, we'll bring her up as far as we can and start gearing her out. So that felt good, getting Bastila. We struck out on Mara Jade. So I farmed the Mara Jade node, and all we've come up with since I unlocked it was 4 out of 25. But we're going to keep working at it. So, alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. That's just about it, and we'll continue the adventure tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 28. And I don't expect we'll get a level, but I expect we will make some progress. And, I hope you don't mind my rant. I kind of had to get it out of my system. I had to get over the bad feelings that I've been having over the matchmaking. And I know a lot of people are having them, right? And I know people are having bad feelings over the ship systems because people have actually told me that they either have left or they are leaving the game because certain things you just can't progress in without spending money. And we did join a new guild. I don't know if I mentioned that. We joined up with the Alpha Batch. That was a suggestion from our friend William the Gator. So, I hooked up with them, and so far, it's been good. We haven't done any raids yet. And I don't qualify for the other guild events yet, but I will. And I don't really, not really sure what we're working on. But, I've only been here a day and a half, maybe 2 days. So we'll see where it goes. All right, guys, I'm really leaving this time. I'm really going to call it a night this time. I will check in with you again, if not tomorrow, then the day after. And again, it's really just about having not much to report. I feel like there's more to talk about when we double up on the days. And just a quick mention. I know I said I'm going to get out of here. We didn't do enough Cantina to get Chopper today. We bought gear in our featured shipments. Our guild activity, we actually used what we had and got some of these droid collars because I needed them. For the squad arena, we grabbed Tarkin, and then we just grabbed Tarkin again, so 45 out of 100. Our Galactic War, we grabbed Zeb shards. But we have unlocked the Fleet Arena stores, so once we get rolling in there, that'll be awesome. And we can get Vader out of here. Look at that. I know it's 5 for 400, but we can get Vader out of there. We can get Boba Fett. We can get Sun Fac. Who else can we get? Oh, we can get Starfighters. We can get Slave 1. Get Slave 1 and Boba Fett. Back in the day when I used to play, that was awesome. Alright. I'm really going to get out of here. Alright, I will catch up with you guys soon. Please, I hope you have a great day/night, depending on when you watch this video. If you're new to if you're just finding us, there's a playlist that goes all the way back to day 1. And, please hit that subscribe button. Alright, folks. Have a good one.